A friend of mine spent a large part of his summer at CQ thinning out the local salmon population, and he was pretty good at it. Look at what he gifted me. What we've got here is one whole fish, a large fillet, and some steaks. And we're going to do some steaks today. Now, a little bit about salmon. These are from the coho or silver salmon, which is the smaller fish. Out here we also get the king or chinook. The silvers can run as big as 15 pounds. Kings can get up to 40, much larger fish. These are wild-caught fish, they're not farmed fish. The wild-caught fish have a wider variety of food that they eat, and that gives them more nutrients. They're generally better at the nutrients, and they're generally a firmer fish also. There's one other that shows up once in a while, the Copper River salmon, and it's, well, that's a whole other story. What I normally do with salmon is I spray Pam on a roasting pan, put it under the broiler for about 4 minutes, flip it over for another 4 minutes, and we're done. I like salmon absolutely as it is. I don't think it really needs a lot of extra work on it. But I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to use the air fryer. Yeah, look at that honking big thing. When I decided I needed an air fryer, I had a problem with 99% of them. They were too small, they didn't have any capacity, and you couldn't see what was going on. You put the stuff in that drawer, shoved it in there, and it was in the dark. This thing will hold a whole chicken. And it's glass, you can see what's happening with it. It's kind of tough to store. I don't love that part of it, but it's actually a really good fryer. It's worked really well. In fact, this is the very first time in my life that I got crisp bacon, was doing it in this. Well, like I said, I normally do salmon just plain, all by itself. You know, at the most, I put a little butter on top of it. But I got looking around at some marinades, and this looked kind of interesting. I thought we'd give it a try. Obviously lemons, and then it's got some soy sauce, some garlic, some olive oil, and a little bit of salt. Using my normal, very accurate measurement system. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So there we have it, salmon. Now, I think I see some garlic on this one. I think this is probably the one that was in the marinade. We'll try it. And I had some vegetables left over from my roasting thing on the other video. And so I steamed those while we were watching the salmon. On steamed vegetables, hopefully you saw on the roasting video, when I steam them, there's kind of two steps right at the end. One is they go into a stainless steel bowl with butter. The bowl gets hot, melts the butter, makes it really easy to stir. I add some salt, and then I add Montreal steak. It may seem strange to put steak seasoning on vegetables, but it's really good. Really good. So let's see what we got on the salmon here. Nice and flaky. You know, salmon, when it's done right, just kind of falls apart. I took the temperature on it. It was right about 130 when I pulled it out of the air fryer. Anywhere above 120 is usually good with this. Got one little bone sticking out here. Get rid of him. The marinade is interesting. It's going to sound odd, but I think it needed more soy sauce. And maybe some paprika would have been good. It's good, but it's really different. And I think personally, just plain old salmon is good for me. Okay, another video done. Thank you so much for being here. See you on the next one. Pardon me, talking with a mouthful. As always, thank you for watching. Nothing happens here unless you're a part of it. You being here watching the videos makes a huge difference. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps the channel grow. There's also some links down there, including one to the website. I'm working on getting a lot of extra content on there, hardware reviews, unusual food items. I'm going to try to turn it into a valuable resource. I hope you'll check it out. So once more, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you next video.